And things are getting very interesting because Elon opened this gigantic can of worms. Now, there are numerous people on the right, like brand name people, who are saying things that a month ago would have been unfathomable. A month ago, if Charlie Kirk would have said what I'm going to show you in this clip, he would have been universally denounced by everybody in the conservative media ecosystem. Now he's only being denounced by the neocons, which is still the majority of the conservative media ecosystem, but not all of it.
Let's go to this. Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. Now, I don't like generalization.
By the way, he's reading the tweet that Elon responded to.
It's not every Jewish person believes that. But it is true, the Anti-Defamation League was part and parcel with Black Lives Matter. It is true that some of the largest financiers of left-wing anti-white causes have been Jewish Americans. They went all in on woke, and it wasn't just ADL. It was some of the top Jewish organizations in the country that have done that. In fact, we have seen this with the recent retreat of Jewish donations that are no longer going to be administered to colleges, right? Mark Rowan, Leon Kopperman. Can we get that full list? It's very powerful. The part of the, so that's totally true. And by the way, Tucker Carlson reinforces this. So I'm going to it was quite a day on the internet.
Well, it certainly sounds like it, Charlie. I mean, what's next? Is Ben Shapiro going to finally admit the same thing? Oh, wait, what's this?
It is true, obviously, that certain Jewish organizations have bought into and promoted things like diversity, equity, and inclusion, which are gross distortions of the American dream. Nobody hates DEI more than I do. There are certain Jewish groups that are liberal in orientation who have supported that sort of stuff.
The Ginos, the Jews in name only.
Many of those groups have also pushed for open borders. It is also true that some of those organizations...
Now, hold on a minute there, Ben. You sound exactly like those tiki torch-bearing protesters at that infamous Unite the Right rally. So now that some of the anti-whiteism that the ADL and other groups have been pushing for years and institutionalized has spilled over onto Jews, now Jonathan Greenblatt says, hey, it's time to stop painting an entire ethnic group as an oppressor class. Let's start treating everybody as individuals now.
I am so sick of the safe spaces conversation. Don't talk to me about safe spaces when your campuses are literally unsafe.
Unsafe for Jews. It was fine when they had the day without white people at Evergreen State University. Fine when they're systematically demonizing white people. But now that it's spilled over onto Jewish people, now it's time to stop.
College administrators, and it's the oppression Olympics, Joe. It's the oppression Olympics where you either play oppressor or oppressed. And in this victimology madness.
This is not a deep fake, by the way. This is his new talking point. He has completely shifted. I mean, for once, he's actually making sense, but it's obvious why.